Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Galisteo and the Sanctuary of Light. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide our meditation into three parts. We begin with our own inner voice, our higher self. We ask it to take a form, and we draw it into our body so that we can sit in meditation. Now make a little Om sound so you can push the button on your apparatus and meditate with your higher self for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we reach up into the cosmos and pull down to us a beautiful beam of pure white light down into the stomach, the solar plexus, which is the center of the emotional body. And from there we laser that white light across the planet, illuminating the planet, and back up into the cosmos. And we just continue as we breathe in, we draw the light down. As we exhale, we laser it out. That will take you into a deep state of meditation. Another sound, so you can push the button. And in the third part of our meditation, people from around the world ask us to focus our beautiful energies out into the world. And the way we're going to do that today is by bringing all of the 8 billion people on the planet into our mind's eye, and we're going to ask them what color they need to awaken to the sense that their lives, that the purpose of their lives, part of that, is to help the planet. Each one, a child, an old person, to focus on how they can help our planet. And by helping our planet, of course, we help all life. And so those are our three parts, and we'll begin now with a little breathing in and exhaling to bring us into a meditative state. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold at the top, and puckering your lips, exhale very slowly. This quiets the brain and enters meditation. Breathe in once again through your nose. And exhale slowly. And keeping your eyes closed, ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to take a form for you, so that you can align to its energy. It could be a being, a light, a tree, an animal, an equation. Just take the first form that comes to you now. Ask your higher self to touch your body where you hold your divine essence at this moment. And just imagine anywhere in your body that you're being touched. Focus on that point. Breathe in and out through that point to open it. And then imagine that you're drawing your higher self in whatever form in through that point into your body and sit in meditation. Om. Reach up into the cosmos, and as you take a breath in, draw a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of your head into your solar plexus, and laser that light illuminating our planet, across the planet, back up into the cosmos with your exhalation. Breathe in, draw the white light down. Exhale, extend it out, and allow that to take you into a deep state of inner focus. Om. And now, imagine the 8 billion people, humans on this planet, and bring them together in your mind's eye, all of humanity, and ask humanity what frequency of light, what color it needs from you to awaken to the sense that each one of us wants to and can help heal our planet. See what color humanity shows you that will awaken this sense of them to help the planet. Reach up into the cosmos and draw exactly that color down through the top of your head, down into your stomach, solar plexus, and laser that color directly to all of humanity, and feel as if, since they asked for that frequency of light, all of humanity is receiving it, and in receiving that light, they are beginning to care for the planet and feel the joy and the connection and the purpose of doing so. Om. Breathe deeply and open your eyes. Thank you so much for meditating together in this way. There's a second part of our meditation here. It's called knowings. And again, people from around the world send in questions that they would like for us to contemplate in order to uplift and illuminate all of us who are participating. And Allison will tell us the questions that have come for today.
The first question is from Gulf Shores, Alabama, in the U.S.A. What does it take to finally stop blaming others for everything? I find that I do this all the time, and I am so tired of myself. As much as I try, I still fault everyone around me when things go wrong, and things are going wrong for me more and more frequently.
You know, everywhere around the world, we have been imprinted with, it cannot be our fault. We can't be the ones to blame, or else. And so at a very early age, we begin to use that pattern of, it's not me, it's the other guy. And you're so right, the more that you do it, the unhappier you will be, and the more there seems to be to blame. So the first thing that I would say is to practice this little exercise in consciousness. Whenever you find yourself blaming someone, ask your body where it's holding that blame and dissolve it with light. And then, just as we were doing a little while ago, ask that person what color they need to be free from your judgment. And draw the color they asked for down through the top of your head and extend it out to them. So we'll just do the first part of that. Close your eyes. Ask your body where it holds that pattern of blaming others. You might see a place or hear it or feel it. Where are you holding that patterning? Bring your conscious awareness to that place and ask it what color it needs to be dissolved away, that you can release yourself from that pattern. What color comes to you now? Draw that color into that place in your body. You could even place your hand in that place in your body and use your own hand to suck that color into that place and allow the power of light to begin to wash away that habit of blame. And just feel that the light, which is the highest source of communication in the cosmos, is washing away the pattern and freeing you from it. And take a deep breath and open your eyes. And also, when you find yourself blaming, see if you can see the opposite in someone. That they are really good at heart, that they have a wonderful quality, and hold them in that way. It will help you. Great love. Allison.
The second question is from Sorrento, Italy.
Italy.
Why do relationships usually have to end by fighting? Is there a more gentle way to move on in a very volatile environment? My husband and I fight nonstop, and I'm sure we are headed for a split. I would like to leave this relationship with grace and from a higher level than fighting. But whenever we talk, we end up fighting. Please help me, Chris, with this.
That's a wonderful question at this time. And first, what I would say is that you're fighting with each other because you're not really communicating. You're not listening to each other. You're not seeing each other. And so each of you is trying to win the argument in order to feel that the other one's paying attention, or that somehow you've grabbed them. And of course, that isn't a very good base for a relationship. And so we're going to do a little exercise in consciousness right now, because it isn't the separation that's the terrible pain. It's what you take with you from it. Because if you have this habit of fighting now, the next person that comes into your life very quickly will begin to fight with you too. So it's something that you want to release inside you. But here is a beautiful exercise in consciousness to help you to remember that anyone, your partner, your children, your friends, your bosses and employees, that they are all cosmic friends of yours. And so when you begin to look for that part, your higher self, their higher self, it changes the way you can relate, because you're so right. You must end any relationship by bringing the recognition and the honoring and the respect to it for all it's taught you, so that you can move on and not just repeat it. So here it is. I'll just go through this quickly with you. You would close your eyes and ask your higher self to take form, whatever form it takes. And then imagine that you're setting it to the left side of you. And then ask that person's higher self to take form. It's so important for us to actually teach ourselves to perceive that another person is divine and has a higher self just like us. So ask their higher self to take form, whatever form it is, and then align that one on the right side so that the two higher selves are facing each other. And then even if the forms that they take seem like they could never join, but there's a specific aspect of the energy in the form that they took. And so once you have them facing each other, take a deep breath and allow them to merge. And feel that second when they merge, because that moment that they merge is the moment in which all that is out of sync, all of that is karmic, can be released. And there is, again, that oneness between you. So practice that and see what it gives to you. Great, love. Allison?
The last question is from Lofoten, Norway.
Norway.
Dear Chris, why does rejection from basically anyone affect us so much?
Well, first of all, I would say to you that you use the word from everyone or from anyone. That means to me that your emotional body, all of our emotional bodies do this. Once we have the hurt of feeling rejected, maybe we feel our mother didn't love her, or our father didn't love us, or our sisters and brothers hurt us. Once we feel rejected, pushed away, or not accepted, then the emotional body begins to look for that. And so it sees rejection very often when there is none. A comment that might be there to support you, or to not to criticize you, but to help you, becomes a rejection. So for the emotional body, everything becomes rejection. So you are not your emotional body. And what you want to do with that is to really, and here's a little cosmic giggle, to look out at the world and see whom you are rejecting and what you are rejecting. And in doing that, if anyone makes you feel rejected, instead of going, I'm rejected by them, instead hold them in your mind's eye and ask them what color they need from you to feel their connection to you and your connection to them. Once we have a connection with each other, rejection doesn't occur. The emotional body feels safe, and that's what your emotional body needs. It needs to know that it doesn't have to be hurt, that it can be loved, and the way it is loved is by giving love. My higher self always says, whatever you want, give that. So if you want acknowledgement rather than rejection, look around and start practicing the art of acknowledging others. And you will find that you begin to have a different repertoire. It isn't the repertoire of I'm being pushed out, I'm being rejected, but a repertoire that takes the power of the self to say, I acknowledge and honor you. And when you acknowledge and honor someone else, you will find that they will reflect that back to you. Great love to each and all of you. We are here together.